I'm going to show you how 24K John normally create this type of chromatic aberration, type of text. And mind you, some of these tests extract to the characters, either the face or part of the body. So if you see that the text is moving with the character, meaning it was tracked. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So before we continue with this, make sure you duplicate your background, and I'll just pre-compose this and apply my goodbye green screen. So let me turn off the down layer so that we see what a green screen did. You can see the goodbye green screen did the amazing job for us. So if I turn on the background, you can see if I turn off this, so all we have to do is just place our text behind our character. Let's recompose this again. And with this, just change the color to white. I'm just going to place it behind him. So create animation for position and scale. And for the position, I'm just going to bring it down like so. And for the scale to bring it down, then we'll go some few frames to this side here. Then so I'm just going to put the position here, and we're going to just scale it. You can even add rotation to this. So at the end we have something like this. So let's turn on this. At the end we have something like this. Select your keyframes, easy ease, and go to your graph and just make something cool. Recompose. And now let's add echo to this. So add echo, and at the end this is what we have. So you can see nice text duplication. And now we can add our BCC prism. So just add prism to this and use the BCC prism. Just add this to this, and you can see we have this nice looking text. So let me change it to 4, and we have this nice looking text here. And now all we have to do is just add our deep glow. So deep glow, and make sure you have the exposure like 0.15 for the exposure, and you have a nice looking glow. You can change the color. If you go to tint, you can go for duo or mono, so any one of them, it's up to you. Just choose the one you feel is nice. So you can animate the exposure. So we'll create an animation for the exposure here, then we set it to 0.15, and when it gets at the start, we're going to change it to 0. So this is what we have now. So with this text animation, you can also track the face and attach it to the text, so that anytime his head is moving, the text will be moving along. So this is what you normally see drawing 24K John edit, and this is how you can replicate this. I'm going to show you how to use texture in your After Effects. So now let's make our test. So with this, let's create an animation. So we'll go for the transform. Now let's go to position. Let's move it from up. So we'll go here, and now go to opacity and set it to 0. So we have an animation like this. So with this, just highlight your keyframes, easy ease, go to your graph. Make sure you always turn on motion blur after everything to make the animation smooth. So at the end we have something like this. All you have to do is just pre-compose this. Now go into the pre-compose, and now let's start working with. So now we have this cool animation. Let me change the color to white, and now all you have to do is right click, go to solid, and hit on solid. So with this, let's go for texture, and let's add a universe texturize to this. And now go to max and make sure max is turned off. Sure you select sparkled asphalt, and just go to contrast and add some contrast to this. Just a little bit of contrast. And you can go to tint, you can increase, add key light. So I'll go for the BCC plus key light. Now I'm just going to make a track matte again, so select your white solid and track matte it to your text, and you can see we have something cool like this. Let me turn on transparency, and with this now add curves to this. So now let me go to my tint and let's change this color to, let's go for green. And at the end, this is what we have here. So you have something like this. Now all you have to do is go into the comp, recompose this, add shadow to this, or let's add bevel alpha. Have bevel alpha here and increase the bevel just a bit. Add shadow to this, and let's go to our main comp and we have something cool like this. Just add your deep glow, so deep glow 2, and let's go to tint and let's go to duo, and now let's try and pick a nice green color. So go for green, but we're going for something like this, and go for the nice one, another color like so, and just go to exposure and go for 0.35, or let's go for 0.55, and now go to your radius and go to 700, and you can still increase or exposure just a bit, and you can go into the pre-comp, and with this now let's add Glow Pro. So Glow Pro, and now with the preset go inside and just go for paint swirls, and we're just going to create a nice animation. So this is what we do. So go to the beginning. So for the beginning we have go to the mix and go to liquify and just bring it down like so. So we have something like this, and make a keyframe, hit U to reveal your keyframes, send it to the beginning, and now reset this. So it's going to change from this, so you can see how it's changing the form. So let's go to the main, and you can see this how it's changing to this. So basically this is how to create this type of texture for your text, and this is very easy to do. So with this you can just go inside the comp and choose, go into your texture, go inside your solid and go to this and just change the color. So if you want something like red, you go for red or blue, and all you have to do is just go into the main comp, go to your deep glow and just go for deep red here, and go for light red here, go for light red here, and you're able to change this. So in the comp, just go inside and just add an animation for the GoPro or the liquify in the Glow Pro, and it's going to morph from something like this into something like this. So you can see this is a nice animation you can add, and a texture to add to your text. So try this. I'm going to show you how to use this paper texture test. With this you can use it to create a nice animation. All you have to do is just add your text to this, and you type what you want, and now just place this to the middle. So with our PNG, pre-compose this and just add the mesh warp to this, and with this we can just try and just change some little bit, so we can bend it just to have this something like this. So we'll go for something like this. Go to your toggle switches and mode and drag your track mat to the text. So we get something like this. Just go and invert this and we'll have something nice like this. And just pre-compose both the text and the PNG, and just add the bevel and bevel alpha, or you can add bevel and emboss to this. So you can also add a drop shadow, and you can increase the opacity and the softness. Pre-compose again and add your mesh warp to this, and you can warp this just a bit. Just pre-compose this and we'll create an animation. So go to create a position animation and hit P for position. And now all we have to do now is just send this to this side here just a bit, some few frames, and go to your Y position, send it to the top just a bit. So we'll have at the end we'll have something like this. Now add wipe to this, linear wipe obsolete. So we have BCC linear wipe obsolete, then we just change it to PCT. Then what we'll do is change the direction to 180, and let's play with this setting. So just make a keyframe for the percent down and move in time, and now let's reveal this. So at the end we have something cool like this. And with the animation, you can go to the position and just drag this the keyframes so the animation looks slow a little. So we have something like this. So with this, all we have to do is just go to animation and make sure we have softness set to some high value, just like this, so that the animation looks more smooth. So basically this is what to do. Just add your deep glow and go to tint, and you can choose either dual or mono, and let's go for something bluish. And just go to tint strength, increase the strength, and go to exposure and bring the exposure down. So this is just an easy animation you can do. Now all you have to do is just make an opacity keyframe so that it goes out. So all of this depends on you and how you can use textures to add text so that you can animate them too. So you can use different shapes and sizes and types of texture to do this. So with this, this is how you can do this.